दोस्तों लेट्स टॉक शो के 2024 के पहले एपिसोड में आप सभी का स्वागत है। दोस्तों अभी तक हम 32 एपिसोड्स यानी 32 एपिसोड पब्लिश कर चुके हैं। आप इन वीडियोस को देखते तो हैं सारे एपिसोड्स को, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग वो हैं जिन्होंने इनको अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है। दोस्तों याद रखिए, आपके सब्सक्राइब करने से हमको और ज़्यादा शक्ति मिलती है, बल मिलता है, ताकत मिलती है, प्रेरणा मिलती है, ताकि हम इस तरीके के वीडियो और लेकर के आ सकें। दोस्तों हम शुरू करते हैं 2024 का पहला पॉडकास्ट विद लेट्स टॉक विद मिस्टर यशवंत मिश्रा। यशवंत मिश्रा जो कि फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्री से हैं और जो अभी वर्तमान में एज अ फ्रीलांस कंसल्टेंट काम कर रहे हैं। दोस्तों इनके काम की बहुत सारे लीडर्स द्वारा सराहना की गई है। तो दोस्तों शुरू करते हैं 2024 का पहला एपिसोड विद यशवंत मिश्रा। आप सभी को नए वर्ष की हार्दिक हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। तो अगर आपने इस वीडियो को पूरा देखा है तो जरूर इस वीडियो को देखने के बाद प्लीज शेयर कीजिए आपकी 3 ऐसी लर्निंग्स जो आपको लगता है आपके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है। यशवंत जी, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग फॉर दिस लेट्स टॉक पॉडकास्ट. It's been a long awaited podcast with you. Thank you so much for sparing your time, and how are you doing there?
All well, Pankaj. First of all, thank you very much for making me a part of this podcast. And you started with Praveer Jha. I thought it is yet another initiative. But looking into your journey and inviting a lot of people from pharma across industry, that is one other wonderful thing. You have been connecting with the experts and bringing them to the table and sharing their learning. This is a wonderful job. So I would like to commend and congratulate you for this noble job, and best wishes to you for this.
Thank you so much. I believe that in our pharma group, many people are very well aware about your journey as of now. But for the new viewers in the audience, briefly, please share about yourself.
Definitely, Pankaj. So, I have started my career as a marketing executive in Cipla in December 94. So, around 26 years of experience I have. Qualification-wise, I have done MSc in chemistry and postgraduate diploma in human resource management from Narsee Munji, and also diploma in training and development from ISTD as a trainer. So, when I started my career as a marketing executive in Cipla way back in 94, it was my first exposure to pharmaceutical industry, and it was not so good, I can say. At that time, Cipla boycott was going on, and I started as a marketing executive in Raipur, and my first day, all the union fellows, they around me and told, you are the Cipla manager, you are not allowed to work and you go home. That was my first day in pharmaceutical industry. I was very much dejected and depressed, and my boss told me that this is what happened, this is the background. At that time I was not knowing about that, but it was my first job. Somehow I managed. I used to work in the interior without hiding myself, keeping a briefcase. That is how my journey started. Total 26 years of experience I have in pharmaceuticals. Out of this, 10 years in Cipla, 5 years in Abbott Healthcare, 5 years in Wockhardt, then 2 years in UCB Pharma, and 5 years in this Unichem Torrent group. That is how my journey. Out of this 26 years, 13 years into sales and sales manager, and last 13 years into various levels of training and development. This is my journey in pharmaceutical industry. I have gained a lot, each and every level. Whatever the opportunity I got, I tried to do my best, learn from the opportunity and go ahead. I have taken a lot of risk during the entire process also, and at the end I learned a lot and did a lot of networking during the entire process. That is how my journey in pharmaceutical industry.
Wonderful. In the career of pharmaceuticals, right? We almost all the people, those who are in the L&D, those who moved after their career in sales. So very few people are there, those who by choice make a decision of moving towards learning and development. Only people, those who are really fascinated and motivated towards and passionate about the learning and development. What made you to come into this side?
I was passionate about learning and development. There are two reasons behind that. During my student life also, I was a teacher. I used to teach students for chemistry. I've done MSc in chemistry. Some side income. I used to teach students, and what I came to know at that time itself that I was good in simplifying concept. And during my CIPLA tenure also in the pharma industry, CIPLA is a unique concept of learning guide. When some of the good sales managers, some of the good pharma executives invited to the training program as a learning guide, and I was invited as a learning guide, and that time I came to know that I'm good in training. So from the beginning of my career only, I was having inclination towards training. That is one reason, right? Second, during my tenure in Abbott Healthcare, as you were also a part of Abbott, there is a program called Level Next. In the Level Next, what they do is they invite all the performing managers to a 3 days Level Next Leadership Assessment Center, LSC, and they assess their capabilities towards higher responsibility. So those who are good in sales, they recommend them for the sales job, that is general sales manager position. Those who are good in marketing, they recommend them for the PMT, and those who are good in training, they recommend them for BTM, business training manager position. And through this Level Next program, I was selected as a trainer as a BTM, and that is how I started my career in training in 2006.
I believe that Abbott is an organization in pharmaceutical industry which has the largest number of trainers.
True. That is, and the concept of field training, on-the-job training, regional training, this concept has evolved in Abbott and Pfizer. These are the two companies who are very good in training in those days. So this credit should be given to these organizations, particularly Abbott, because at that time 60 business training managers were there. So I was a part of that group, and it was a wonderful experience when a pharma sales manager becomes training manager. 45 days training is given to him, 45 days induction training, in-depth knowledge about the therapy and product, selling skill, leadership skill, and all aspect training. It is a comprehensive training at LSC, Leadership Assessment Center, Balkum, Thane. Now it is not there, but it was a wonderful experience for me when I shifted my journey from sales to training and got a very good induction.
Now my very specific question, in sales, all salespeople think that they all are trainers. Now, when they actually wear the shoes of a trainer, then they understand the pain and the heat of a trainer. How would you like to bust this myth and bring some highlight on the truth of being as a trainer?
Okay, that is a good question actually. So I have been a sales manager also, I have been a trainer also. If I come out of this both the hats and see impartially that there is a trainer in every sales manager, we should believe a part of every sales manager is training and coaching to their team members. And that is why some of the sales managers who are good in coaching their people, they think they can be a good manager, they can be a good training manager, right? But it is not completely right. Okay, some amount of training capability they might be having, training coaching skills they might be having, but training itself is entirely a different ball game. You need to understand the training need of the people. You need to understand what is the need gap analysis. You have in depth, you should understand what is the training methodology which will be fitting to this person, and then you need to develop the content, and then you need to evaluate your training program. So there are a lot of things, not only delivering training. What thing is the training actually? There are a lot of things evolved in the training program. That is why delivering training is just a part of the training. And as you ask the question, most of the sales manager, I agree, they are good as a trainer as a skill, but if you see the training domain is vast, and if someone is really passionate about training, then only he should come into the training, and because he need to give lot of time and commitment to various aspects of training.
Great. I just would like that you please share some of the trait of a good trainer, uh, more than the what they deliver in the classroom, right? Behind and outside the classroom and in the classroom.
Come again, Pankaj, please.
Traits of a successful trainer inside the classroom and outside the classroom.
Okay, good question. So, if you ask me, there are many qualities of a good and successful training. The most important aspect of a trainer is the knowledge of the subject. So, it is said during our training program that a trainer should, if a trainer want to deliver 100%, he should have 300% knowledge about the subject. That is, in-depth understanding about the subject is the prerequisite. Apart from this, understanding about the behavior of the participant, understanding level of the participant is also very, very important. Another trait, another quality of it is the ability to make the complex concept simplified so that audience are able to understand. Right? This is a very important. This is inside the classroom. How the trainer is engaging the participant in two-way communication, that is also very, very important. Many of the trainers are very good in knowledge, but if they are not able to connect with the audience and it is a monologue, that then he will not be an effective trainer. He may be an effective professor in a college, but an effective trainer, a smart trainer, will always try to engage the participant process, and he will have a blend of approach like some knowledge downloading, some skill sessions, some workshops, some storytelling, some videos, some animation, so that there should be a variety of ways, methodology a smart trainer should use to engage the participant. It is inside the training hall. If you see overall, outside the training or overall, the freelance trainer, as I am the freelance trainer now, the most important point is networking. How good he is networking with the industry colleagues is one of the most important aspects of a freelance trainer, consultant. So how good you are in connecting with people, understanding their need and fitting your modules with their need, that is very, very important. It is said that your network is your net worth, right? So how many people are known to you, how many people know you by your expertise skill, that is very, very important. Apart from network, another thing what I use in my training programs is creativity and innovation. I always try to do something different, something unique, which no other trainer is doing. So my clients will get something unique from my side, very much innovative in nature, and which is adding value to the programs. That is how I make sure that my clients are stick to me, and also I'm getting continuous assessment from them. So these are the three qualities a trainer should have. Good networking qualities, in-depth understanding of the subject, very, very important, using different training methodology, and understanding the behavior of the participant, designing the training program according to the level of understanding of the participant. These are some of the very, very important aspects.
Wonderful. Quickly, I want you to just share about a couple of people, those who really helped you to become successful in this journey and who really motivated you to come into this side of training, learning and development.
Okay, there are many people actually. There are many people. I cannot name with a huge list. I have been in pharmaceutical this consulting job for 3 years now, and many people have supported me in this journey. In the initial stage, when I started my journey as a freelance trainer, it was a struggle time, and every freelance trainer will have this break-even time. It is called break-even time or struggle time, and this may be some trainer may have 6 months to 8 months, 1 year break-even time. Some trainers who are very good in networking can get assignment in 3 months to 4 months also. So it depends on how much is your network and how much what is the modules you are offering to the client. But answering to your question is how I have some of the people who have supported me. our training forum people, many people from our Milind Mangle itself. Sorry to I recollected Milind when I started at that time in our forum. Only Milind Mangle was the freelance consultant trainer. So 2 times I met him in Ahmedabad, in Mumbai, and he spent a good amount of time in explaining me about all the challenges and the opportunities in training program. So he is one person I definitely can say has supported me personally and given me the platform also to showcase my skill. Not only that, Ramanathan is a very good support. Sushil Barkut sir always supports me, right? And from training forum that Rajesh Bhattacharya, and then who else? Satish Sarthi is also a good support. Vijayendra Purohit. These are the people who are very close to me, and they have a lot of time. They have referred many clients to me. And this is from our training forum. Some industry leaders who supported me, just like Mr. Dilip Singh Rathore. He is the president of JBCPL. He has given me a lot of assignment. Mr. Sheikh Barkatullah from Sipla, right? And Mr. Ganesh Nayak from Jidus. So these are the people who are in a top position, and they supported me in my initial phase of Mr. Sharik Khan from RX Laboratories. Right. So these people believed on my capabilities, and they have supported me in the initial stage. Now, so many people are knowing, and regularly I'm giving assignment. But I really am very much grateful to these people for their initial support.
Great. So let's go back to the last, the 3 years or so. So when you started your journey from an employee as a trainer towards coming to the freelance trainer, right? How has been your initial experiences of couple of started for a few months? And the problem here, I am in touch with many trainers. What problem they are facing, they are very well aware about that they are now into the freelance one, but they are unable to make their mind. They have this glitch, then the habit. What has really helped you to move on from the habit of your account has been credited and then looking towards the mobile again and again, and the most loveliest, the sexiest message in the inbox, you have been credited. And then so share about a few transition which is really in the mindset of yours at that point of time.
That is a very critical question, but very important questions, and very important for those who are in that borderline. They are fence-sitting trainers who have urge to start their own, but because of this month and SMS, they are unable to start their venture, right? And that same thing happened with me also. It was a very tough decision for me, but the passion inside the trainer and back of my family helped me to start this venture, take this risk. So let me share with you some funny incidents. December 2020 was my last assignment with Torrent. January 1st, 2020, I started my freelancing, and just 2 months, one assignment only I got from Nova Medisciences, and in March there was a lockdown. Okay, March 19th March 2020, I remember, just 2 months I had completed in freelancing, just venturing into the clients, meeting the clients, and the lockdown happened, like COVID-19 lockdown, and everything closed down. And the most affected business was the training business. So no one used to offer any training to us. It was work from home for every organization. So it was a very, very tough time. I was in a dilemma, what to do, what not to, right? हाथ में कुछ था नहीं, सैलरी थी नहीं, और ऑलरेडी मैं रिजाइन कर चुका हूँ, ऊपर से ये लॉकडाउन. इट वाज ए ह्यूज अनसर्टेनिटी कि कितने महीने कितने साल तक लॉकडाउन रहेगा. बट फॉर्चुनेटली that 6 to 8 months of lockdown, when I was not having any job, any work, 6 to 8 months, I was there just inside my home with the family members. That time, somehow some good thought came to my mind, and I completed my book, Smart Pharma Sales Executive. In a time I got 30% of the book was already complete. I left the job, but 70% I completed the book during this lockdown period, and September 2020 I launched my book during the COVID time. So there was a chapter on COVID also because of this book, and that book was a turning point for me. Lot of appreciation I got, lot of recognition I got. This book was Smart Pharma Sales Executive, and books talks about how a pharma sales executive can engage healthcare professional in two-way communication, how to do RCPA, how to do pre-call planning, how to do call opening, probing technique, objection handling, all these modules there, right? Post-call analysis, then demanding and closing. Not only that, Let's Talk Science is a chapter where how a pharma sales executive can engage the doctor in scientific communication, CRM model, what is the CRM model, and how person can, which tool they should use in negotiation. So it is a comprehensive book touching upon all the aspect of a pharma sales executive's work, and this helped me a lot. And after 5, 6, 7 months of we can say lockdown and no work, I started getting some work, initially virtual assignments and then physical assignment also I started getting. That was my experience, was wonderful experience. My mind was very strong that I will not go back to the job, and I will continue with this profession. That was a strong mindset, and my family support, my parents support, financial support from the parent. Although I did not took any financial support, this is also one of the important aspect. If you have some financial backup, maybe some property or something like, which is the backup in case you fail, is going to be a support. That is a very big support. So how I started is I kept around 1 year monthly expense in the bank, just to support the family and all the expenditure, that family education. And then I was very much prepared. Even if 1 year I will not get any assignment, backup is there to take care of my family. Another thing I did is I cleared all my EMIs, and I advise all the trainers who want to venture into that. First of all, you need to clear your home loan, car loan, and educational loan, everything, so that you are free of these loans. Only thing your liability will be education for your children and monthly expenses. If that you can take care for 6 months to 1 year, you can definitely venture into the freelancing, and lot of opportunities.
Great. Now, another very interesting question. Yashwant Mishra as an employee of XYZ pharmaceutical company, maybe Indian or multinational, doesn't matter. Yashwant Mishra as an entrepreneur, as a freelance trainer. Now, what would you like to say to all those people, those who are in this dilemma? Should I step out? Should I step in? Should I step out? Those who are at the corner, where they are unable to make the decision.
True. So although the final decision is their own, I don't want to affect their final decision, but I will give a different perspective. Strongly they should decide that what is their ultimate goal in life. If they are happy with that month and SMS, that package, they are getting some unique work, they are enjoying their work. If they are enjoying their work, if they are getting good salary to take care of their financial need, then they should continue. They should continue with the salary job. There is no harm into that, because a fixed salary and regular income, and you are enjoying your work, that is enough, right? On the other hand, if anywhere inside you there is a kida, right? There is a kida, something is there, passion is there, that you want to enter and you want to do something of your own, that there is a passion. Another important thing is, if you are not enjoying your current work, although you are getting good salary, but you are not enjoying your current work, because only one life you have got. So whatever you have to do in this one life. In that condition, I strongly recommend that you take this risk. You take this risk of starting your own freelancing. Okay, but before taking the risk, talk to some of the mentors like me or other freelancer, whoever is very close to you, and talk to them and ask what will be the struggle, and you make down your blueprint. What is unique? What is the unique thing you are going to offer as a freelancer? First thing. Second thing is, what is your financial backup for 6 months to 1 year? Very, very important. And third thing is your network. If you have a very strong network of people who trust you and you have good trust on them, and you have something unique to offer, something unique which no one is offering, there is an immense opportunity. There is an immense opportunity in pharmaceutical industry, not only pharmaceutical, healthcare industry, all the industry.